morning, boys and girls. Happy Sabbath. I hope you guys had a great week. I know some of you guys, or most of you guys, are back at school, and I hope you're having fun, making new friends, meeting up with your old friends, and just having a blast this new school year. Since you're going to school, the reason you're going to school is because you want to learn, right? Because you want to learn things to be ready, so when you become an adult, you can actually do something you want to do. Pretty much the question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Some people want to be doctors, some want to be nurses, maybe lawyers, maybe teachers. There's a lot of teachers, and we really love them for everything they do, don't we? I mean, you guys are meeting with a lot of them right now, right? Some of you have one teacher, but maybe you could have up to 6 or even 7 teachers in one day, right? And then there's coaches, and there's just so many people around you that had to study, go to school, and work hard to get to where they're at today. So what about you? Have you thought of what you want to be when you grow up? Because like everywhere else, people have had to learn skills to be able to become who they were. Even the Bible tells us that there were so many people, so many stories that we hear in the Bible, and we don't really know everybody there. You know, some people had their story in one verse or two. Some people had a whole book that they would write, like King David, right? He was a king, but before he became a king, he was a shepherd. He had sheep that he would take care of. And he was a singer and a musician. He used to sing for King Saul. He used to play, I believe it was the harp. So he was a musician, a singer, a shepherd. And then he became a warrior, a soldier, a king, right? We know that Luke was a doctor. He wrote the book of Luke in the New Testament. We know that... let me see. We have so many of them right now. Joseph, of course, Jesus' father, was a carpenter. Peter, he was a fisherman. If you've ever heard of Tabitha or Dorcas, she was a servant of the people. She was a deaconess, and she was also a seamstress, because there are verses in the Bible that said that she made clothes for people. So she was a seamstress, and she helped them, and that was her calling. That's what she prepared herself to do. You know, we also have Zacchaeus, who was a tax collector, and I believe Matthew was a tax collector as well. Deborah. We have 2 Deborahs in there. One was Rebecca's nurse. Rebecca was Jacob's wife. She was Rebecca's nurse. And then we have another Deborah in the Bible who was actually a judge. Okay? And then we also have lawyers. There was, I can't even read right now. We went dark today, so we have no electricity. So it was Cenas, I believe. He was a lawyer. So I have a list of people in the Bible of things that they did, you know, of who they were, their professions. And all these people, most of these people loved God and learned about him and believed in him. You know, there was tent makers, there was silversmiths, there was coppersmiths, there was just all types of people, cooks, of course, everywhere, you know. People needed to eat, and every palace had cooks, right? Well, just like that, when you grow up and you finally decide what you want to do, and that's what you're preparing yourself in school, you could be whatever you want. From a lawyer, a teacher, a doctor, a nurse, a cook, you know, an awesome chef, maybe a coach, maybe a seamstress or a tailor. I mean, you could do so many things. You just need to believe in yourself and believe that God will be with you, and ask him to guide you to get to where you want to be. And always remember that everything you do it because you're doing it for God and us and the people, and because you're kind and compassionate and you want to help others, right? Let me share a verse with you. Hold on. 1 Corinthians, okay, it's chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do, do it for the glory of God. So it doesn't matter what you do. If you're a food taster, if you're a wine taster, because the Bible says there's wine tasters. If you are, again, someone that works with people, or maybe someone that works from home on a computer, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God, because God knows your heart. God knows what you want to do, who you want to help, and He will give you that passion and those skills, and that intelligence and wisdom to do it, to help others. Okay, kids, have a wonderful new school year. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.